Well, first and foremost, I think the most important thing to share with you, when we talk about Nespresso, this isn't like a lot of the other coffee machines that are out there. Matter of fact, this remarkable company is really all about the coffee. They basically make the vehicle to allow you to prepare the best cup of coffee that you have ever had. Over 3,800 spoken for today, and I will tell you, not only, as I said, is this the only Today Special of the entire year, first time ever as a Today Special. It is sold out 3 times in the past, but today, it is the lowest price we have found anywhere. You are looking at, if purchased separately, of over $270. Our HSN price, if there are any remaining tonight at midnight, is $259.99. We have it for $189.99, and you can see, okay, just the machine alone is $259.95. But then let me tell you what you are getting by being exclusively with us here today at HSN. If you love that perfect, I'm a big cappuccino girl, you're getting the frother. Imagine being able to add the froth to all of your hot and or cold beverages. But then down in the front, check this out. You are going to receive this incredible sampler pack of 12 different choices. So no matter what your favorites are, or well, to me, I love this because it's allowing you the opportunity to try so many different types of coffee. Then next to that, you are also going to include this exclusive in this bundle. You're getting your Odacio, which is your coffee, all of your coffee capsules, as you can see. You're getting another 12 of those to go right along with that. No, 10 of those. And then, okay, this is absolutely insane. We are going to give you also a $50 voucher for you to be able then, after you've sampled all the different choices, to go back, go in and pick the coffee of your choice. It could not be easier. Coffee that is so, not like I said, you're gonna become your own barista. $189.99 today. Everything is on 5 FlexPay. You have 5 FlexPay payments. Don't forget also that you have the extended return policy to the end of January. And we are almost at the end of this weekend. That $40 on the HSN card that we're going to give you, where we normally give you 10. Check it out. You open a card today, we give you $40. You could get this home for $149.99. There is nothing like it. I will tell you, this is my first time here to present this on the air, but I was staying in a beautiful exclusive hotel in Orlando. They had this machine. It was the first time I ever tried the coffee. Let me tell you, you can't even begin to explain the difference in the flavor. And you know what the secret is? It's in this capsule. I want you to take a look at this because this is crazy. You know what you are looking at right there? That is an actual barcode. So this machine is designed that when you actually put the pod, I'm gonna make myself a nice cup of decaf, when you put the pod in and you turn it on, you twist it and turn it on, whoop, hang on, turn it on. Oh, did I do it right? Of course, I've only done this 1,000 times. And then when you hit the button, it is going to make you the perfect cup of coffee each and every time. Because the barcode, the machine literally reads the barcode so it knows the exact amount of coffee, the exact amount of water to put in each one. Well, today, $189.99. Oh, and by the way, we're going to ship it to you for free, $38 on any credit card, debit card, PayPal, without any interest whatsoever. You hit the button, you sit back, relax, and the rest is going to allow you the opportunity to enjoy that amazing cup of coffee each and every time. Well, let me bring in my fabulous guest, Miss Carrie Maletto. Happy Halloween, Miss Carrie. How are you?
Thank you. Very good. I'm doing my kitty cat look tonight for you.
I love it. I did my pajama look instead, but...
I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I had a cup before. I'm just making myself a fresh cup right now. As I said to you a little earlier, I was introduced to this machine at an incredible hotel that we stayed at, because basically I've never seen it before. I've never had the pleasure of presenting it here because it was always sold out before it got to me. You can't even describe the difference in the taste, but even just standing here next to it, Carrie, the aroma of this coffee is, oh, it's so divine.
Absolutely. That's where it hits you first. If the aroma comes up, it tickles your nose. You go, oh, this is gonna be good. Then you see it. And when you can look at this coffee and you can see, if we get in close here, we can see how this boldness, this richness, this is not a coffee you can see through. This is a coffee that's going to give you an incredible experience. At the top, that is not a cream. It is called a crema, but it's not a cream. This is actually all of the nuances and all of the body from this coffee that's been extracted. When you fully extract a coffee like we do with our brewing system, that's going to give you a coffee that looks like this. And that experience is going to be full flavored, full bodied, absolutely amazing. Totally unlike any other single serve you may have ever had. Now, Bobby showed you a little bit, but I want to kind of show you how easy this is to use. The machine is push button. So there's no more trying to figure out settings, trying to figure out things, trying to make sure it's set for the morning or any of those things. It warms up in 15 seconds. You open it up simply. You're going to take your capsule. As Bobby told you, there's a barcode that goes around because we have 4 different sizes that this machine makes. So it'll do an espresso, a double espresso, a grand lungo, which is 5 ounces, or a cup of coffee, which is 8 ounces. So this is my iced forte, which is a cup of coffee. You place the capsule inside, you push it down, you lock it, and you press the button. It's going to spin around once, read that barcode. It's going to tell the machine, because it's intelligent, hey, we're making an 8-ounce cup of coffee. Let's dial down the temperature. Let's make sure we do this much water. And it's going to start brewing that quickly. So in just that moment that I was chatting with you, from the time I pushed that button, that's how fast your coffee can be brewing in the morning. Again, that could be your espresso, your double espresso, your full cup. This is where I'm making, actually, I'm going to do a, let's see, I'm going to get this started for you for just a second. 1, 2, 3. And let's talk about the frother, because I'm making an iced coffee. It doesn't matter what time of year it is. It could be 30 degrees outside and we're still gonna drink iced coffee. Well, you can do your iced coffee as well as your hot coffee with this. And the frother that you're looking at here that Bobby mentioned, that frother by itself is usually $99. So if you go out to the store right now and you wanted to just buy this frother, that's how much it is. So this deal is insane. So I hope that if you've been thinking about an espresso, you've been thinking about an upgrade, you've been thinking about this for a gift for somebody, this is the time.
Oh, yeah.
This frother, right?
Oh, my gosh.
This frother works on the base. So all you have to do is press the button again. So I did a cold froth on this one, Bobby. So I just held it down for 3 seconds. So it's frothing the milk cold.
Oh, my God.
Right?
Yes.
Why would I want to put hot milk in a cold coffee?
Exactly. And by the way, it makes 4 different cups, right? So you can do your 7.7 ounce cup of coffee, a 1.35 espresso, you can do your 5 ounce Gran Lungo, or you can do a double espresso. So here's the thing. Choices. All right, I'm down to on the final 1,000 left, only in the red. The red has absolutely been on fire. The graphite, absolutely beautiful in front of me. Look at the piano black. I mean, and this is so, because I've wanted this for so long, so it's so on its way to my home. And here is the silver next to it. It is the best gift idea. And for anybody out there, so I just poured this cup. I have to taste this.
Please do.
Oh, am I getting a little froth mustache too? This is so yummy. Oh my gosh, this is, it is the best part. And you know, I have to tell you, this is how I notice the difference, because I drink primarily decaf coffee, but in my coffee maker, Carrie, it's really, it's watery. It's like you really don't even get, you know, the soul of what you love a cup of coffee for. There is such a huge difference. This is full, it is robust, there's so much more flavor to it, yet it's smooth. I mean, and honestly, I mean, you feel exactly like when you're going to, again, either high-end hotels where you're staying where they have these coffee makers, or you're going to the coffee houses, and what are we paying for those cups of coffee? You're right, we're paying $6, $7 for these cups of coffee, even more when you're looking at some of the specialty ones. We can now do it ourselves. And having the frother, which to your point, you can use hot or cold, getting all of the capsules, getting the regular capsules, and then getting 10 of the Odacio, right? So all of our good Italian is coming out, Miss Carrie. And this is the,
awesome.
Right? This is the day for everybody to treat themselves. And this is honestly the kind of a gift that you're buying that is honestly for the entire family. So that's showing all of the different capsules that we're actually going to receive in the sampler pack.
That's right. So this is actually all the coffees that we offer. So in the sampler, you're going to get a pretty good around what I call around the world taste of everything. And then we have over 34 different blends. And you're seeing on this slide actually the peppermint pinwheel, the gingerbread. We have the forest that just came out. So forest almond, forest fruit, forest black. So one of my favorites is the Bianco Forte, which is up there right now because that's for milk. So when I do want to go ahead and heat up some milk and frost some milk, I do that with my Bianco Leggero. Woo, it's so good. Okay, so like we work with over 110,000 farmers across the world. We help them to cultivate their farms and work like boots on the ground with them. That's why, Bobby, I love that you said we're a coffee company first and foremost, and then we're offering machines to give you that perfect extraction because this is about an experience all the way around. So the starter pack that you're getting looks just like this. All the different blends, it's everything from espressos to Grand Lungos to the full 8-ounce coffees. Pay attention as you go through here. Go ahead and mark off right on here. Maybe circle the ones that you really, really love. Out of 34 different blends, we've got you covered. Because I think the one thing that I hear over the years, I've been with Nespresso longer than I've been with HSN, by the way. And things that I hear from people all the time are things like, well, I don't want to do single serve like this because like I can't use my own coffee. But here's the thing. We have gone around the globe to give you the most premium coffee you can ever get. If you're in the grocery store, you know there's a difference between the cheaper coffee on this side and then you go up in price, and you start to see the beans start to cause more, right? There's a reason. We have scoured the globe, and this is just showing you some of the different places that we've worked with farmers and that we've gone out to actually, in some areas, we call them reviving origins because we're actually working with places that maybe were hit with a hurricane or hit with some kind of storm and it destroyed their farms. We've come in to help them rebuild, to help them get back to where they were. We have a Cafecito de Puerto Rico. You know that Puerto Rico a few years ago was going through some things. So we step in to help be sustainable in all ways, and that even includes, you just saw, recycling. Our capsules are made from aluminum, so they're 100% recyclable, and I love that because it means that the coffee inside goes to compost for topsoil, and the aluminum either gets reused, which you can, and we're going to talk about how you can send that back to us, or we make things like pens. We made a bicycle out of one and a 300 capsules.
Really?
How fun is that?
Crazy.
Yeah, so the other thing you always hear about is like, well, what do you do with them afterwards? We will take care of them. We give you a postage paid envelope to do that. Now, listen, I don't want to forget this. Here's the espresso. I was talking to you while I made it. I put my capsule inside. It's a beautiful, perfect espresso. Come over here. I want you to think about the holidays. Put some vanilla ice cream in a martini glass and pour your espresso right over top. I just made an Italian affogato. No joke. I have gone to places where they'll charge me $6 for this. And this was easy for me to do at home. And this is what you can serve to your guests. It's one of my favorite desserts, and it's literally that easy. Okay, it's vanilla ice cream and a shot of espresso.
Awesome.
This machine just made it possible. So start to imagine what it'll be like this holiday season. To have this there, put out some capsules, people can help themselves, make the sizes that they want. How easy is it going to be to entertain with this?
Oh my gosh, and look, it's already wrapped. Here we go. So for anyone, I mean, get it home, you put a bow on it. We promise you that absolutely anyone on your list, if you like coffee, right? And I think this is most of us. And you know, I mentioned this a little earlier, but to me, drinking coffee, it's the ritual of drinking coffee, right? It's like I wake up and I can't wait to get that cup of coffee, or maybe you've had a crazy afternoon, you sit down, you know, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and relax and have that cup of coffee. Drinking coffee is an experience. We are now taking that experience to a whole different level with Nespresso. And the fact that this is it is the first time it's ever been a Today Special. And by the way, it's sold out every single time we've had it on the air when it wasn't a Today Special. So enjoy the price, enjoy the opportunity to get this configuration, because again, the frother, and you know, we even mentioned, Carrie mentioned the cost of the frother. The unit alone, $259.95. You're getting the addition of all of the Odacio coffee capsules. Those are coming. Every one of these, again, you can see when you look at them with the barcode, the machine reads the coffee. And I keep going back to that because that's what's different and important about Nespresso. This is a company that just made the perfect machine so it would complement the coffee. This is all about the coffee. And if you are a coffee drinker, you get that it is about the coffee. I love getting the huge sampler here where you have that opportunity opportunity to be able to try all of the different ones, find your favorite, beautifully gift box, and then the $50 voucher. That is something else that we are giving you today that is exclusive in this configuration. So here's the thing. It is today and today only. We are still at the point now where the graphite is way out in the lead. If you've had your eyes on it before, you've wanted to try it, you've never tried it, this is where you go, okay, I know it's HSN. I have the extended return policy to the end of January. And to Carrie's point, you know, fortunately this year, a lot of us are having our family over, whether it's for Thanksgiving, the holidays, but even if it's just having your best friend come over in that afternoon for that cup of coffee and sitting back and relaxing. This will take that experience to a whole new level, won't it? And our price today, Carrie, this is the lowest price we found anywhere out there. So we're pretty proud of that.
Oh, absolutely. And we put this together in May. We thought because of the shortages with all of the chips and all of things going on that has affected Nespresso as well, we thought that was it. And so this was a pleasant, big surprise to be able to bring this to you. And, just so you could see all the colors, the piano black is over there on the end. We have the red over here, which is so gorgeous if you want a pop of amazing in your kitchen. This is the granite, or the graphite, sorry. And this is the silver. I really love the silver, by the way. If you have a kitchen that has a lot of stainless in it, that silver goes really beautiful. And when I took that out of the box, I went, well, that's a little different than most silvers. It actually has this really nice sparkle shine type thing happening. So don't lose on that one. That one's a good one too. So all these colors are beautiful. The machines are gorgeous. But here's what it really comes down to. I'm making I'm going to take a moment and sit down with you guys and make what I make every morning, which is my double espresso scuro, and that is a double espresso, which is 2.7 ounces. Notice all I did was put the capsule in and press the button. Now, where you'd find me most mornings, if we're being honest, is probably dressed, Bobby, in a cute little, pajama set like you are, standing about right here to let that nuance, those smells just kind of come up, and it helps wake me up. This is a sensory thing, your coffee.
Yes.
If you've been kind of pushing your coffee off and saying, it's fine, it's convenient, it's not that important, please, I need you to take a moment and understand this is how you start your day. Right. So if you could start your day by sensing and smelling, seeing, look how beautiful, and then drinking, because then that part comes when you go,
oh my gosh.
And you have that moment, right?
Oh my gosh,
are we having
yes.
that moment?
I had to come over to my sofa so I can actually be relaxed, because you should be relaxed when you're drinking that cup of coffee, right? Oh, Carrie.
Absolutely.
I am, and I for all of our viewers, and thank you, because we just saw a lot of people that jumped to the phones. Look, maybe you've been thinking about it all day. Maybe you're just now flipping through and you're going, oh my gosh, that looks amazing. I mean, I've saw it before, but I missed it at HSN. I know it's sold out. I couldn't get to it in time. I've gone out. Maybe you've done that price comparison shopping. Let this be the hour you do it. Just put it in your cart. Just get it home. Enjoy the flex pay at $38 without any interest whatsoever. The fact that you're getting the big sampler pack of 12 different capsules, you're getting the 10 of the Odacio coffee capsules as well. All of the capsules are recyclable. They're made out of aluminum, so they're all recyclable. And that's something that always bothers me too. When I'm drinking coffee, I'll drink one in the morning and the afternoon, and you're throwing away the pods, and you're like, oh my gosh. I mean, I want to do something. I think we're very, very all aware of the importance of really, protecting our environment. So you're getting the best cup of coffee ever. You are protecting the environment, and you are getting it at, like I said, the lowest price we found anywhere. And this is, when you buy this is something, obviously, when you have it at home, Carrie, the entire family is going to appreciate, aren't they?
Yeah. And that's why the 4 sizes is so great, because everyone's a little different. Because I drink my double espresso. My husband always has a cup of coffee. He waits for the limited editions. By the way, I had to get him a whole bunch of pumpkin spice because that is his favorite. And if he could, he'd probably drink that all year. But always with the limited editions coming out, you can have a lot of fun. But Bobby, I love you mentioned the recycling, because these are aluminum. When you're done with them, you place them in this bag. All you have to do is request it from us. And it's postage paid. So we'll pay for it. We'll bring it back to us. We will, again, take the coffee back to compost, and we will recycle the aluminum. Here I want to actually make a cappuccino for you, because listen, we know that when we go to, you know, the coffee shops and things like that, we're okay with spending a little extra for that latte or for that cappuccino. Why are we doing that? Here, I'm just going to take the frother. I frothed my milk. Again, push button. I didn't have to do anything. In about 60 seconds, that's done. I'm going to bring this cup over here. So when you do cappuccinos, do your milk first. Come over to the machine. It automatically ejects the last capsule, and it just goes into the container for me. So super clean. That's the cleanup.
Yay!
Nothing else to do. Pop this down, lock it, push it. In a matter of moments, I can hear it. Hopefully you can too. It went around once. It read the barcode. It said, oh, gotta adjust. I'm doing an espresso, 1.35 ounces. I gotta make sure I pump up the heat because espresso is brewed at a higher heat. And look at that. And now our cappuccino is being done. How hard am I working? Not very much at all. That's what I want for you. I want you to feel like when you're entertaining, you can focus on your guests. When you're waking up in the morning, you can focus on just waking up and enjoying how delicious this is. That's what it's all about. And the thing is, you're getting the machine, you're getting the frother, you're getting the sleeve of Odacio, you're getting the welcome kit that's coming with all the different blends. And the most important thing, please understand, in your box is $50 of a discount with Nespresso for more capsules. So take this, and it has the absolute instructions in there of what to do. Do not forget to grab that out of your box, because $50 of capsules for most people can get you almost 2 months of coffee. If you're having like a coffee a day, that's really, you know, taking care of you. So that's a lot of coffee. Don't miss out on that. And that's something we're only doing here.
I love it. And as you can see, already over 4,000 gone. Don't let this sell out before you grab yours. And all you really have to do is choose your color, whether you want the red, whether you want the graphite, that beautiful piano black, or the silver. To Carrie's point, the silver is perfect if you do have a lot of stainless. But I think it's important for everybody to realize, in terms of the world of a single-serve coffee, Nespresso was the first. They were the first. And I go back, and I know I've made this statement several times, but when Carrie said this to me, I think this is so important, that it's not about the machine. It's about the machine, because they manufactured and created the machine that is designed to properly read via the barcode each individual capsule. So each cup that you're making is going to taste exactly right? It's going to have the right amount of full, robust flavor. It's going to have the right amount of water to it. You're going to be blown away. And you know, this is one of those Today specials where you just, honestly, you have to get it home and make one yourself to really appreciate the difference. Because I said, I know the first time I tried the cup, I'm like, what is this machine? This is so different. And listen, maybe you're someone who went out and bought espresso machines. You can spend hundreds and hundreds if not thousands of dollars for machines. And why do we do it? Because you want that perfect cup, right? You want that perfect cup of espresso. You want that perfect cappuccino. Here, for $38 on any credit card, without any interest whatsoever, and free shipping and handling, you are getting the perfect cup of coffee each and every time. But here's the thing. We have this airing. I have one in the next hour and one more, and that's it. And if there are any remaining tonight at midnight, that price is going back up. I think it's to like $270, I believe, something like that. I can't see that far. But anyway, it doesn't matter, because right now at $189.99. And you know what, Carrie, I thought about this also. We always like to validate, right, particularly now, what we're spending our money on. And to me, that's the one thing I'm not giving up. I am not giving up my coffee every day, right? I'm not giving up that coffee in the morning or in the afternoon or, you know, after I've had dinner. So when you think about that, it is one of the most important items that you can possibly have. So why would you want to skimp on quality? And there's no comparison. And I think maybe we should have everybody just get it home and then use your coffee maker, your single serve you have, right? And then make one in the Nespresso and do the flavor test. I think that might be a great way to really get the difference, don't you?
Everyone that I've gifted these quite a few times to people, and my favorite part is the next time I see them. So after they've tasted it, after they tried it, they go, Oh my gosh, I have no idea why I was drinking that other thing for so long. Like it's just so, that's what happens because once you have something so amazing, think about the last time you had an amazing steak or an amazing, seafood place or an amazing dessert, and you went, how did I not know about this? And you thought, wow, that was just a delight on my senses. That's what's going to happen with your coffee now, and as it should. As Bobby said, this is the time in the morning for yourself. We go to the coffee bars and we pay the money for this perfect cappuccino because we say, I deserve it, right? So you go and you spend $5 or $6 and you're okay with it because it's for you. Well, I want you to think of this as this is for you and your family to have in your home, to always be sure that every experience is going to be absolutely perfect. And I want to show you actually a holiday thing. So this is our limited edition peppermint pinwheel. It comes out at Christmas. And I'm going to make a peppermint mocha for us. So I've already done the frother. I did a cold foam. So if you hold this button down for 3 seconds, it does a cold milk, because why would you want to do a hot milk when you're doing a cold drink? So I'm going to do that there. And then I'm going to pop in here just about a teaspoon of chocolate. And then I'm just going to just mix that in. Let's get that guy down in there. You're going to see it turn kind of that little bit of that mocha color. We're going to bring it right over to the machine, and notice how the drip tray moves. So I'm going to actually put this down. I think I lost a decoration. That's okay. We're going to pop this glass in here, and just like I've done over and over and over again to show you how easy it is, it ejects the last capsule. You're going to put your new capsule in. You're just going to press it down, twist, and push the button. It's going to read that barcode. It's going to know that this is a peppermint pinwheel 5 or 8 ounce coffee, and it's going to adjust temperature. It's going to adjust how much water. You're never wasting water. You're never wasting electricity. This turns on in 15 seconds. So it's very fast to get going. And then it turns off by itself in 9 minutes. So if you don't turn it off when you're done, you can just head out if you want to, and it's going to turn itself off. So very eco-friendly from that respect. It's a 54-ounce water tank for you. And then it also has the capsule container on the other side. So very clean. Well, you notice when we're done, there's nothing left over. You might just want to, take your drip tray and clean that out every once in a while. Super easy to manage. And I love that because you know what? I did have a really expensive espresso machine back in the day before Nespresso. My husband spent a lot of money for it, and I was crying every morning because it was like getting the right kind of beans. Then you have to grind them properly, because if you grind them too much or not enough and all this sort of thing, it can over extract, under extract, and then you have to tamper it right. I mean, it's a whole thing. Yeah. So just placing this inside and pushing a button, it is priceless, and it has brought me back to enjoying my morning. I love it. So I turned my frother on because we're going to make over here like just a delicious little cup of cappuccino. And again, you just put in the pod, you hit that, you can see the frother going with the capsules. You put the capsule in, hit the little button on the top, and that's it. And the other thing we didn't talk about is, listen, these are in huge demand in the retail market, but let me tell you, with this massive, massive global supply chain issue that's going on, companies can't get them. So and matter of fact, we weren't even supposed to have this Today Special. We were able to get our hands on a few units, so hence, that's why you're looking at it today. I know that there's a clock up on the screen. I love it. My frother's going, my espresso is going. I'm going to make that perfect cappuccino. And I'm doing this, like you said, without any effort, without going through all of the major prep that you have to go through with a lot of the other, units that are out there. So enjoy it. And Carrie, the thing that I love so much about all of this is that this configuration, I wanted to come over to the red too, because we just had an update on the red, that the quantity in the red now is in the hundreds. So if you're thinking for yourself or a gift idea, again, once more, don't forget the fact that you have that extended return policy to the end of January. But the red, you get the unit, you get the frother, you get the 12 sampler pack that comes with it, plus the 10 capsules of the Odacio coffee. It's a retail of $270, and it's ours today, or yours today, at $189. And so all I'm going to do is just take this and just pour a little bit of my froth right over the top. Oh my gosh, does that look amazing? Oh, so you can't, and imagine how impressed people will be also, okay, when they come to your home, right? And you serve them this instead of a watered down cup of coffee. They'll be like over the moon, right? Oh, and that's it. Everyone goes, what is this? This is so good. Like, would you, and so people
So
know
good.
when they come to my house, when we're done with dinner or anything like that, I'll be like, would you like an espresso? It's not even, would you like an espresso? It's, would you like a Nespresso? So people, would you like a coffee? Would you like an espresso? Would you like a double espresso? They're like, oh, I have a choice? Because it's just like a really cool thing to use. And I'm doing a latte over here, but Bobby, you just did a perfect one. So I'm going to do my espresso one more time over here. But listen, what happens is this elevates your coffee experience. This is a gift that if you give it to anyone, they're going to remember it forever. And they're going to remember that you gave them that. And so this is great for weddings. It's great for housewarmings. It's great for Christmas, you know, and Hanukkah and all those sort of things. But remember, it's about taking a look at what your current coffee situation is and saying, can I do better? Can it be better? Can I make my mornings better? Can I make my, you know, afternoons better? Yes, you can. And that is because you're going to get an espresso. This deal, it didn't even exist that long ago. We were able to put this together for you. I hope you take advantage of it, and I hope you love it.
Oh my gosh, I'm already in love. Thank you so much, Carrie. And Carrie's going to be back in the next hour for one of the final opportunities of the entire day. 785-927. Stay right where you are. We're going to tell you more about Extra Flex as well. Oh, Protection Plus. You're right. You might want to pick this up as well. And the great thing about it is we have 24/7 customer service, no deductibles at all. But it's always the ideal way to protect all of your different electronics. Okay, we're coming right back. We have the